Let's get then into the meat of this research and unveil the structure of the online market research market. Let's start by assessing the monthly web traffic on some online market research platforms. For this purpose, online market research freelance platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer are assessed. On the other hand, online market research platforms like SurveyMonkey, Typeform, and SEMrush are assessed. The global volume of visits is quite high and has millions per month as measuring unit. This first indicator reveals a global high popularity and demand regarding these major online market research platforms. Regarding online market research freelancing, Fiverr and Upwork belong to the leaders of the market with visits per month ranging between 1.2 and 5.5 million. Regarding online market research platforms, SurveyMonkey has an impressive 3.1 million visits per month and occupies the first place among the reported online platforms. This study was performed using SEMrush, a leading online platform solution for online market research. SEMrush simplifies the online competition analysis and it's a great tool for each digital business owner and practitioner. The same applies when reporting the number of organic monthly searches. The survey is conducted using Google Keyword Planner. Major keywords like market research or business intelligence are searched 100,000 times per month organically. Major platforms of online market research like SurveyMonkey and Typeform hit 1 million searches per month. These numbers translate a solid popularity of online market research regarding organic online research. Here we are now at one of the most important and awaited parts of the conducted research: market size, trends, and main components. The study reports the numbers estimated between 2021 and 2026. The global online market research market size is assessed for 2021 to $8.9 billion. In 2021, it's expected to have an annual growth rate of 15% during the next 5 upcoming years, hence reaching $18 billion in 2026. The online market research market is also assessed by its main two components that are freelance market research and software as a service market research. The two components have very similar trends and volumes. The freelance market research occupies less volume but has a bigger annual growth rate than market research software as a service. Consequently, if the same trends remain on the longer term, then it's expected that freelance market research will exceed software market research on the long term. Indeed, in 2021, market research software occupies 70% of the global online market research market and only 58% in 2026. The two online market research components should be seen as complementary and not competitive. Indeed, better software leads to more demand for online market research services, hence more demand on services. On the other hand, more services lead to more usage of the software platforms. In addition, blended online market research products and services can be proposed and can represent highly interesting business models. Let's take a look now at the geographic segmentation of market research and particularly online market research. This segmentation shows that the classical North American and European markets are consuming up to 80% of the total market research market. This result can lead to two major conclusions. First is that the North American and European markets are the most mature markets to be addressed by online market research entrepreneurs. Second is that highly strategic markets like the Asian and Latin American markets are there and waiting for adequate offer and education regarding market research. This second point can be considered as a major opportunity for online market research entrepreneurs. Let's now embed the market size and geographic segmentation into the same data visualization for more insights. The US and more generally North American market are leading the market with more than $2 billion in 2021. Asia is a highly growing market that should occupy more share in the upcoming years. Regarding the strategic component of freelance market research, North America takes the lead with an overall global value estimated in 2021 at close to $700 million. Asia and Latin America represent interesting future opportunities for freelance market research. Then regarding the strategic component of software for market research, North America takes the lead with an overall global value estimated in 2021 at close to $1.3 billion. Asia and Latin America represent interesting future opportunities for software for market research. If there is a KPI that can compete in importance with market size and trends, it should be audience segmentation. Audience segmentation is assessed by performing a Facebook Audience Insight survey. Audience segmentation is key because it allows to set up sharp corporate and marketing strategies. It allows better knowing the target audience, hence better and more effectively communicate with them. The first insight regarding the audience gender reveals that 47% of the audience is male and 53% is female. A deeper audience segmentation unveils the age segmentation per gender. The age segmentation reveals the same general trends between the two genders. Online market research is interesting almost evenly audiences from different ages and generations. A bigger spike can be seen for both genders at the age range between 25 and 34 years old. Regarding personal situation, 68% of the online market researchers and providers are engaged. This result is consistent with the age segmentation survey. The competitive landscape is performed by considering two main groups. This is performed this way in order to avoid mixing different online market research platforms of different kinds. The two main groups are consistent with the online market research market components that are software and freelance for online market research. Among the software group, one can find SurveyMonkey, Typeform, and SEMrush. On the other hand, on the freelance online market research side, one can find Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelance. A more quantitative assessment of the competitive landscape is focusing on the general-purpose freelance online market research marketplaces that are Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelance. The platforms are compared quantitatively from the point of view of annual revenue and total raised funding in 2020 in millions of dollars. From this perspective, Upwork occupies the first place with $373 million in revenue and $168 million in total raised funds. These numbers of the leader show also that the online market research market is very fragmented from a financial point of view. This means that there is no market leader that occupies a big share of the total market. This is also an indicator for new competitors to enter into the market. It's worth to mention that these online freelancing platforms are general-purpose platforms and online market research is only an application field among other fields. A second quantitative assessment of the competitive landscape is focusing on the software for online market research platforms. Particularly, three major platforms are compared: SurveyMonkey, Typeform, and SEMrush. SurveyMonkey succeeded in raising $1.1 billion in funding. This huge funding reflects a positive sign by the market. Indeed, this number shows that investors are betting confidently into online market research in general and its software component in particular. This kind of success stories creates a momentum for new industries like online market research. Typeform and SEMrush succeeded also in raising decent fundings, even if they are not in the same order of magnitude than SurveyMonkey.